I'm Robert Keating, doing my commemorative speech. On March 24th, 1980, the world lost one of its greatest men. Archbishop Oscar Romero died as he lived, preaching the word of love and peace to anyone who would listen, even in the darkest of times. Oscar Romero, the Archbishop of El Salvador, was a man of peace who fought against injustice during a time of revolution in El Salvador. During his time as Archbishop, El Salvador was an oppressive government rule as well as a time of political instability. He fought against this political instability and oppressive government through preaching during masses, preaching over the radio, and teaching his followers about nonviolent means of how to disobey their government. He did this not because he had some faith that he would be protected or that he had some kind of political power that he could use to fight the government, but because he had faith in his people and he had an unshakable faith in God. This faith not only carried him through his life, but it also carried him to his death. During a mass on the day of March 24th, 1980, two gunmen entered into the church and assassinated him while he was giving his homily. What makes this especially sad was that he knew that this was coming. During the homily, he was talking about how he knew that he was going to die and how he had faith that his people would be protected, and about how even if he was struck down, his spirit would still reside with his people. This is one of the reasons that he is one of my personal heroes. I learned about him during a trip to El Salvador, where I was able to meet with many people who were around during his time, and they talked about how he inspired them, about how he protected them, and about how he taught them about love and peace. This was something that I truly needed to hear, as I had never been able to really hear about love and peace truly affecting the world as it did in this time. During this time, there was so much bloodshed and death that it seemed hopeless.